Happy October 1st, everyone. It's raining in the morning. I don't know if you could quite see that, but I did just wake up. I am taking you to the kitchen where I just started my coffee. You can see there's still some unpacking to do, but I did just do Instacart yesterday, and I got myself some pumpkin creamer. And I'm going to put it in my coffee. I've been using this for a few days, but I figure it's still good to hold up for October 1st. And I am wearing my Salem shirt, which, yeah, since I just woke up, I'm still kind of a mess, but I just kind of want to take you through the day with me. So I'm going to eat. I'm cooking right now, and I'll see you in a little bit. Hey, so I'm back. So I ate my breakfast, finished my coffee, I read a little bit. Sorry if there's a little bit of an echo. I had to close the door because there's gardeners out there, and so they're making a lot of noise. And I had my window open because it was raining and I like the smell coming through. So I sacrificed that. But now I'm just putting makeup on for the day, and I was trying to figure out something to wear that was different. So this shirt I got maybe a month ago or so. I liked it because it had a whole bunch of different like spooky things all over it. And it's one of those shirts that's like a half shirt. You'll see it later. But yeah, so I haven't worn it yet. So I decided this is a day that I'm going to break it out. And I have a tank top on underneath, even though it's raining, it's still kind of warm. I don't know, it's weird. But I thought in this video, because it's been a while since I've posted anything, I'd be kind of catching up with you guys and doing last minute decorating. You'll see what I mean once we get into my room. And I have my phone with me because I might get a call later. So if I do, I'm just going to stop what I'm doing and then come back to you. But that's if it rings. So this is kind of weird for me because I've never done anything like this, like put makeup on in front of the camera. So I'm just going to kind of do what I do while talk and catch up with you. So I've been unpacking a lot. I've been working a lot and unpacking a lot, which is why I've been kind of quiet. And that's also why I kind of told you guys when we were in here, so you could kind of expect if I am not doing anything. It's not me giving up on videos or anything like that. It's just I'm busy. And with it being October, I think I might do this. So I'm gonna end up calling this, I mean, you'll see when you click on it, but I think I'm gonna do Vlogoween this year because Vlogmas was cut short for reasons that if you've been around here you know. If you haven't, there was a fire in the apartment above us where I am right now, and we had to move to a temporary place, and we're back now. And it was in the middle of Vlogmas because it was Friday the 13th in December, which is like the worst time because we had everything decorated, and I don't want to talk about Christmas right now because it's October 1st. But anyway, that's what happened. And so now we're back, and yeah. So I'm doing this to kind of make up for it. At least that's kind of my logic. And I think it'll be more fun. I mean, not like Vlogmas isn't fun, but it's Vlogoween. So it's Halloween. And I'm gonna be using like a few different eyeshadow palettes for any of you wondering how I do it. I have a whole bunch of Halloween themed eyeshadow palettes. I mean, what did you expect? Anything different? I don't think so. But I like to kind of go with the color of what I'm wearing. So this color is kind of tricky. So I'm going to mix it between, I have a jack-o'-lantern palette, which is usually my go-to. but it has black in there. And then Beetlejuice has kind of like grayish, which I think might come close to that. And this one I just got and I haven't used yet. And so I'm going to use a color from this one, which I'm kind of excited. Because I got it a while ago and I haven't really used it. And I thought October 1st is the perfect time. So, oh, but before I do that, I'm going to do some of this stuff. So I've been reading a lot, so I'm going to be trying to, I don't know if you guys want review videos on the books I'm reading, but what I decided to do is I have two bookshelves. I have a big one, which you guys have all seen, and then a smaller one, which was kind of like for books that didn't fit on that bigger shelf, which I need because that one was full. And so I kind of want to like not have so many books, which is weird for me to say because I have a ton. I thought they were all unpacked, and then I was thinking about a book I have, and I'm like, oh, that one, oh, I should do this first. That one I haven't seen yet. So there's still some more in my closet. My closet is looking pretty good, by the way. I'll show you later. But my original thought, sorry, this video is going to be kind of everywhere. But my original thought was to weed out some books. So the book I'm reading now, I really like, I really enjoy, but it's very thick. It's a big book. It's over 500 pages, and I'm about done with it. I have less than 100 pages to go, basically. And I'm going to be donating it, not because I wasn't enjoying it, but because I have a plan for my smaller bookshelf on the top. The top shelf, I kind of want to leave clear for like Halloween and Christmas and just like knickknacks throughout the year. I've always kind of wanted to do that. I wanted like a bookshelf just for stuff like that. And because I've had so many books, I've never been able to do that. So I kind of want to do that now. So, I don't know. I could tell you about the book I'm reading now, and then you could tell me if you want reviews or not in the comments if you want. But it's called Sticks and Stones. I'll put a picture of it here. And it's one of those books where it's kind of like a serial killer, murder mystery, copycat, kind of like all in one. So it starts off with the police department finding this guy that they, believe is a serial killer, and a cop shoots him. So it skips to 15 years later. That same cop's daughter is a cop now. He's gone. He's already passed away. And she comes across a case that is just like the one that her dad thought he solved. And so she's questioning if he shot the wrong guy, if there's a copycat, what's going on. And it's called the Stick Man. So it's a Stick Man case. And so she's starting to get letters. It's starting to match everything that he went through. And she has notes on his files. She has his files. And so she's going through his old case and trying to solve it, while in the back of her mind thinking, was my dad wrong this whole time? And so she's trying to solve it. And it's a lot of fun because she has a couple kids. And one of her kids, sorry, I'm here. I'm just moving around. One of her kids, she got like a forensics kind of lab thing for him for one of his birthdays, and he digs it up because he and his friend are bored, and he starts reading it, and he's trying to solve the case, or he thinks he can try and solve the case because of what he's read. Anyway, there's a lot of things going on. It's a really good book. I'm enjoying it, but it's just so big. on my shelf. It's taking up a lot of room. So I think I'm going to donate it when I'm done. Actually, I don't think I'm going to. I am. But that's what I'm reading right now, and I feel like that's been taking up a lot of my time without realizing it. So that's kind of where I've been. That and unpacking and working and just everything. But now that it's October, I want to get this video out today. So it might not be perfect. There might be some things that usually I would put in a video and editing, and I won't this time. Not that it'll be boring, but it's not going to be as, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not going to be the same. It's going to be more vlog style. But I do want to show you what I've done to my room because, yeah, I wanted to decorate with you guys, and I think while unpacking, I was just kind of putting stuff down and around my room, and I'm like, did I just decorate? So part of my room is done, but there are some things that I left purposely not done that I wanted to do with you guys. Because one of them I haven't seen since I bought it. And I'll explain more about that when I get to it. But I got it from work and it's been boxed up. So that'll be fun because I kind of forgot what it looked like, honestly. But there's something in the spot where I want to put it. So I think I'm going to be doing a little bit of unpacking. There's like one box left in my closet, which I'm very proud of. So the mess that was my closet before we moved is no more. It's kind of organized. There's still a little bit of a mess, and that's just me trying to figure out where to put things away. So it's normal, I think. It's pretty normal. But, yeah, you'll see. You'll see when we're back in there. But what are your plans for October? I'm kind of torn. I'm not sure what I'm going to do quite yet, is what I'm saying. I guess I'm not torn. I'm just like, this year has a different feel. I don't know if it's because I kind of haphazardly decorated. It's not as decorated as I wanted it to be. I did just get some things yesterday. One is going to be like a project that I'll probably do tomorrow, so you'll see it in the next video. And that I'm kind of excited about because I've been thinking about it for a while. I've been looking at it for a while, wanting to do it. And I was trying to get the piece for it yesterday. I didn't find it, so I ended up ordering it, but it should come tomorrow. So you'll see, and I'll show you the piece I'm talking about and what I want to do. Hopefully this works. This is the first time I used black as like the background. Alright, yeah, I guess background color. And can you hear them? Can you hear the gardeners? Actually, you probably won't be able to because I think I'm going to try to filter it out. But they're there. I think when I go back in my room, I'm going to close my window so you guys don't hear it that much. Because I'm going to do the last minute decorating with you today. Actually, I haven't used this Beetlejuice one in a while. Yeah, it works. Alright. So, but what are you guys gonna do this year? Any plans? Any like events that you know of that you're gonna go to? What's weird is this year, I don't know what it is about this year, but I couldn't find any Spirit Halloween video and any Spirit Halloweens. So I wanted to do a video, but I don't know where one is. I think there's one kind of close by. Maybe I'll have to ask Brandy if she wants to try and find it. Because I drove by one of the ones that I went with Larry a couple years ago. And that was a failed business spot. Actually, what's weird about that is I used to work in that building that was warehouse music for a long time. And then since that closed, it's been failed places ever since. But this year, there's a gym in there and it seems to be doing well, so there's not going to be spirit in that one. And then there was another one that we went to and they tore the whole building down. So maybe that's why this year feels weird. Because I haven't seen spirit anywhere. That could be it. Alright. So I'm going to use this. I'm actually kind of excited about it. So I'm going to use, I think, this one right here for like the beige in it. Like that. Alright. But yeah, I kind of want to go to like a pumpkin patch or something. Like something that I can record for you guys. I want to do fun stuff that I can record for you. So my mom and I are talking about going to a hotel and doing our usual thing where we like kind of do Halloween together, spending the night at a hotel. And I am supposed to go to my sister's place, my sister's area, to do something, which will be fun. More on that when it gets closer to happening. But yeah, I think it's Spirit. I think it's Spirit Halloween that's kind of throwing me off. I haven't found one, which is kind of sad. Because usually they're all over the place. Okay, so I think I like how the color looks, but I think I want to give some sparklies. There's a sparkly one right next to it, so I'm going to do that. Alright. Well, you can't really see. So after this, I'm going to take the trash out. Well, not the trash, the recycling. And then I'll bring you back into my room so we can finish decorating. And there's a couple things I have left to do. Are you guys reading anything? Any books? Any scary books? I was thinking after I finished this book that I'm reading that I was gonna read another one to give away. But for my birthday, my dad and stepmom got me a new Stephen King book. And I thought, well, I need to read Stephen King in October. And then I found another book that isn't very big that I might read first before I get to Stephen. Or maybe I'll read Stephen first and then get to this book. So I may take a break in donating books once I finish this one. And then continue on once October's done. So I'm kind of bummed. I heard, or I saw this thing. Oh, screwed up there. I saw this thing about Stephen King that his next book he writes might be his last because he's worried about his memory. That makes me so sad. I'm just like, I can't picture a world without Stephen King. I hate that. I hate that idea. I mean, not like he hasn't written enough books for a lifetime for someone to read. I mean, I still haven't collected every single book of his. But it's been fun seeing him write another one and be like, oh, I can't catch up. It's like this race that I can never catch up to. And now knowing if he stops, I will at one point. I don't know. I don't like it. Makes me sad. But one of the movies I'm gonna watch of his is Rose Red. I haven't watched it yet. I was keeping it for this month. So I was rewatching the Insidious series. And I'm going through the Conjuring universe right now, which I have a couple left more to do. And then, how does it look on? Yeah. And then after that, I may watch Rose Red. I haven't decided what exactly to dive into after, but that might be a good one to start with at the beginning of October, kind of. Okay, and blush, and then I'm done. You guys watching anything? What's going on? What's going on with you guys? There isn't a whole bunch to report, I guess, with me. Just reading and unpacking, which is looking more and more like home, which I'm excited about. We're both excited about. And we're gonna have kind of like a we're home party once it's all put together. And so, yeah. All right. So I'm done with my makeup. I'm going to clean this up. I will see you again in my room. We're going to finish decorating. Okay. So I'm back in my room. I am standing next to a bin that I realized I had a lot more stuff on it, on top of it, that I didn't realize were on top of it because it's one of those clear bins that I got when we were upstairs. I think I showed them to you. But anyway, this is the mess. It kind of starts here. There's my lock mask that I still need to hang up. And all of this. So, there's a couple things in here that I'm gonna put up. So, I'm gonna grab them. And I'm gonna put them up. And then I'll show you what my room... Actually, maybe I'll show you what my room looks like before I do that. Let me just turn the screen around so I can see. All right. So, I'm watching some YouTube stuff, some ambient stuff. So this is what I did. So it's something that you've seen before with a couple things added. There's this guy that my mom got. I made myself another cup of coffee just because. And her. So, oh my god, you guys, she is someone. Hang on. Let me tell you about her. So she is someone that I've seen in other people's videos, and I hear, oh yeah, I found her at Home Goods, and seems to be everywhere, and this and that, but I have found her nowhere until this year. And when I did, I was just like, is that her? And she was the only one there, and I thought, you know what? If I turn my back for a millisecond and look at something else, I'm going to turn and look and she'll be gone. So I cradled her to the cart to where my mom had it because I was with my mom that day. And I carefully placed her in. And that was during the time I was trying not to buy anything new. I'm going to set you down now. Oh, actually, there's more, but I'll finish the story first. That was when we were still in the other place, and I was trying not to buy anything new. Okay. Anything new because I thought I'll just have to bring it back down. It'll be a hassle. She was the exception. And when we moved back down here, so we had movers the day of, but the night before, Brandy came over and helped me with some stuff that is now in the closet. And when it came to clearing off the desk or clearing off the table, and it came to her. I didn't want to pack her with anything because she's such a rarity for me in general. I'm like, nah, I am gonna take her. I literally, as Brandy had like a mountain full of stuff on a dolly, I was walking down the hall from upstairs just holding her. And she laughed at me at first and said she almost jinxed me. I was so panicked the whole way. And she's like, if you accidentally drop her just because you're carrying her, it's going to do a lot more damage than if you put her with something. And I'm like, nope. And I was like barely breathing. I was holding my breath the whole way, just afraid that she wouldn't make it. But she did. And I think I'm going to keep her year round just because I was so excited to find her. But let me show you the rest. I'm going to flip the screen over again. Sorry if my hand is in the middle of all of that while I do it. But this is the other part. So usually I put my spooky town here, and when I found this sign, this library sign at Michael's, I knew I wanted to put it on the bookshelf. So this is the main bookshelf I was talking about when I was putting my makeup on. This is the one I want just dedicated to books. And this is the other one, which I'm starting. I'm starting to have some stuff on the top. And I put DVDs there as kind of like a marker as to how I want it to be, how I want it to not all be books. And then here we are with this. So let me set you back down. And this is what I want to move stuff. That's part of another story I'll tell you in a second. Oh, this guy, I need to figure out how to light him, but I put him near my Beetlejuice tombstone. That's part of what I need to unpack still. So there's some stuff that still needs to be done. So let me just flip the screen over again so I can see what I'm doing. I might edit some of this stuff out. Okay. All right. So there are things I'm going to take from this bin. Not everything, but some things. Okay. Let me take them out. And so I'm kind of like editing while I'm doing this too, so I won't be editing all night because I still want to watch another Conjuring movie so I can be done. I almost thought she was broken. So this is one of my pumpkin head people. I love her. I got her last year or maybe a couple years ago at work, and she has someone to go with her. And so I think I'm going to put them on my windowsill because one of my plants died. So I had to kind of clean it out, but it's actually good. I mean, it's sad because that plant I had for a while and I think it just didn't survive upstairs. But it's good because I want to put these in its place. So I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to kind of rearrange things here. Let me flip the screen again. All right, come on, let's go. So I'm going to take these. Let me just make sure I got a good handle on my camera here. I'm going to take these, bring them over. Oh, I just stepped on a whole bunch of stuff that I had on top of that. Bring it over here. Okay, good. So there were a couple people sitting there. See, there's little like tables there over on that opening. And I was trying not to get them at all. And it got sunny for a minute and I was kind of bummed, but now it looks like it might rain again. So that's kind of cool. But I was trying not to get them on camera. And they were probably wondering what the hell I was doing, honestly. But they left. So that's good. So maybe I'll have to, you know what? I'm going to put you on my tripod so I don't have to kind of navigate the camera while I'm doing stuff. Hang on just a second. I'll be back. Okay, so where I have the spooky sign, I am going to put them on either side. So I'm going to put him right here. And the plant that died, since I was talking about it anyway, it was like right here. So that's what I mean about the perfect spot for them, is they can surround the sign. So that I'm really excited about. I had that in mind. I was almost going to do it on my own, but then I felt bad because I wasn't doing anything on camera. And so now I have them. So the other thing I'm going to do, let me move you away from the window because people are walking back and forth. Oh, can you even see them because of the light? Let me bring you closer. So maybe I should have put the light on before, but that's all right. I'll show them later. Or actually, let's see. Let me see what I can do here. If I put the light on in here. It kind of brightens them up. But that's what I did. There's one. And there's the other. Next to Spooky. You'll see it again eventually, but that's part of the windowsill. And I also found that nutcracker there, who's a witch. Let me zoom into her a little bit. Oh, I guess that's as tight as it goes from here. So let me move her closer. Move the camera closer to her. So I found her with all my Christmas nutcrackers. So it was actually kind of perfect that I was unpacking them and moving them around because now she has a spot on the windowsill too, next to them. All right. So moving on to the next thing. So I'm going to keep you guys on the tripod. I really need to move stuff better. All right, that's good. So the next thing I'm doing, it's going to be, well, I'll show you. I'm pretty sure you've seen them before. I wasn't sure if I was going to use these guys, but now since I have the other pumpkin head, I kind of want to. But I'm just not sure where. So I'm going to keep them out. Actually, I need my jack-o'-lantern. Hang on, I'll be back. So I guess in a way, you guys, I am kind of decorating with you. So this, I don't know, did I ever tell you the story about this? This was my mom's, and I'm looking at it on the screen, which is why I wasn't looking at you for a second. But this was my mom's, and I think she said it was too big. Something. But I always looked forward to seeing it lit up at her place every year. And so she told me she was going to get rid of it. She's like, it's the jack-o'-lantern with the spider. She actually put that on there. And I was like, no, I didn't let her. So she gave it to me instead. And it's kind of nostalgic because we don't really have anything left from when we were kids. And so this is kind of, unless this was, maybe this was from when we were younger, but it's kind of nostalgic for me. So I'm going to put it on my nightstand. I'm going to set it down for a second because I'm not ready to do that yet. What I'm looking to get are these guys. So when I was looking in this bin originally to see what was in there, because tragically, I did get rid of some Halloween stuff I haven't used in a long time, which was hard to do, but at the same time, I was excited about new stuff. But these guys I have used in the past. It's Hear No Evil, See No Evil, Speak No Evil? I think so. Then I'll put them near the library sign. So I don't know if I'm gonna do Spooky Town this year because of what I've already put up there. But I am planning on going big for it next year with all the stuff that Larry got me. And then I got another building just yesterday, which I'll show you in a second. But I am going to do something cool. So the thing that I was talking about that I'm going to build with you guys, so it's in a dome, and I'm going to build a graveyard. And so the things I was looking for there at Michael's was creepy trees. Because you can't have a graveyard without creepy trees. Well, I was too late. But I found a cool building that I'll show you in a second. But let me put these guys up. See if you could see that. There. You zoom in. I know this video is very unorganized, but I mean, that's the fun of it, right? Hear no evil, I think goes first. I'm gonna put them in order while trying to show the library sign at the same time. I love this thing. And I think that's why I'm like, no, this is a spot for it. Hear no evil, see no evil. Yeah, speak no evil because he's covering his mouth. All right. I got these guys. These guys I saw at work too, at where I work, but they were crazy expensive there, so I got them somewhere else, but that's okay because they're the same thing. All right, so now, actually, I could probably put you on what I had you on originally. So I'm going to switch the camera off the tripod. I'll be back. Okay, so this is my nightstand. I put the light on so you can kind of see. So normally I have my book here and just kind of whatever over here. So what I'm going to do is take this guy off. This guy. So I got him at Target not that long ago. And he actually, let me press the button. He does that. And so he doesn't shine very far. So I usually have him near the wall and it kind of shows on the little bit of the wall. But, yeah. So that's where the jack-o'-lantern's going to go. So he's going somewhere else for now. So I'm going to get that. Coming back around to the other side of my bed to get him. So I think he's gonna go there. Oh, you know what I should do? So I got these little like splitter things. I thought I just got one. I got them when I was upstairs. And I realized I got another one. It came in like a pack of 2 because it was heavy. And I'm like, did I get 2? Which is perfect because I got this battery charger for my camera batteries now. That was actually Joe who talked me into that from work. Because he does his own stuff too. And I told him I just have one battery. And he's like, nah, you gotta get more. And it came with, sorry, I'm trying to reposition you guys because I just sat on my bed and I realized it kind of tipped over. He's like, no, you gotta get more batteries. So now I do have them, which is good because one of my batteries actually already died today. Okay, so I am going to, I plugged it in that way, but oh wait, no, that is the way with a little prong. Okay, so gonna move this around here, and I'm kind of thinking, okay, let me just put my book here to get an idea of where everything usually goes. So that's what I'm reading. These are the remotes that can go down here. I'm thinking those two little guys, where are they? Could go on here too. There's my phone. Alright. Maybe here. Yeah, just little touches here and there. So I think that's pretty much it. I mean, maybe I'll move that since that's kind of in the way. Actually, yeah, I will. Can't really see the jack-o'-lantern. Sorry, you guys. I know, the camera's just kind of sitting wherever it can. Okay, so... Oh, you know what? I'll do that there. Yeah, that would be better. So I could put my drink back where it was. That there. Oh, that's cute. And then move these. These are for my puck lights. Every time I order one, I get another remote. And I'm trying to figure out if I could get one remote to work for all of them, so I could get rid of all the others. Okay. I mean, it's not ideal, but it's something. It's cute. I know what's there. So that way, when I plug that in, I could see it. These guys I could see. Alright. I think the nightstand's done. I probably should have dusted it before I did that, and I probably will a little bit later, because now that I'm looking at it with the light on, it's a little dusty. But that's everything for that area. So I think that big piece I was talking about, I think I'm going to save that for tomorrow. Feel hair. Hang on. I think I'm going to save that for tomorrow because I kind of want to do both big pieces at the same time. And I need to clear out some of that closet. Oh, I'll show you my closet. Hang on. Let me step on this mess. Step over this mess. So, this is what I have so far. So I have stuff up here. This is the one box that I said I still have to go through. But all my clothes are up. This is some of the stuff I still need to figure out where to go. But there's a little entryway here. I'm proud of how it came out. So I may take a break for a while. I'm going to read a little bit, probably have some lunch. And I'll show you my room with everything lit up later on. Because I still have like home stuff to do that's kind of boring and not Halloween. So I'm going to end this video here. I'll talk to you guys in a couple days. I'll record every day, kind of like Vlogmas. I'll record every day. I'll do something and then probably piece them together like 3 days, you know, unless it's something long like this, and then post it. And whatever fun thing I do this month, I'll also show you. But happy October 1st, everyone. Alright, I'll see you guys in a couple days. Bye!